Hey y'all, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Technically this is actually my first speed renovation on this channel. And so I decided just to start this kind of little series. I'm probably going to continue off with the Inner Circle lot in Del Sol Valley, because this is like the only starter home that came with Get Famous, and it wasn't great to begin with. So I figured I'd like try and fix it up a little bit and just make it look a little bit nicer. But anyways, we're just getting into that. I was originally planning to try and keep the style of the house kind of the same, but it didn't end up working out like that, like too much, I don't think. It was kind of like that Spanish style ranch house at the beginning, and then it kind of turns into sort of more craftsman style, like bungalow at the end, but I still think it looks pretty nice, and I kept most of the house the same. Where the kitchen used to be, I deleted just because the house was huge and there was a bunch of unnecessary space and it was a weird shape, so I got rid of that. But other than that, I tried to keep most of like the actual shape of the house the same, I think, for the most part. But anyways, back to updating y'all on my computer. It actually crashed again, and I mean, I can probably fix it, and I think I'm gonna try to, but it's been having issues ever since I got it back up and running the last time, and it's not really getting a whole lot better, and I'm like, eventually I'm gonna get sick of doing this, or it's just gonna die completely and I won't be able to save it. So I'm actually doing all the editing and recording for this video on my laptop. So I might be doing it on here for a little while. I mean, it shouldn't be too big a deal. I'd prefer to have like a computer just for like my gaming and my videos and stuff, and have my like schoolwork separate, but I mean, it's alright for now, and then hopefully I'll get a new one soon. But anyways, so yeah. Luckily, after I got it up and running last time, I managed to get all my videos off of it, because this one and the next few were all saved on that computer, but I have them all on a flash drive now. So y'all will at least get to see all the videos I had already recorded. But yeah, we're just going through. I was just putting this deck out back. This house does still end up as a starter home in the end, and I'm pretty sure I only used base game and Get Famous, so like if you have that pack, you should be good to download this. But yeah, there wasn't like a whole lot to talk about. This house wasn't huge. This video is not as fast as they normally are, just because it was so small and I wasn't building from scratch or anything. So normally I think I speed them up like 5 times. This one I only had to do like 3 times. And it's still a pretty short video. But anyways, I'm about to start building here coming up soon, probably my submission for the new Spark Challenge that just came out. The Golden Age one or whatever. I don't know if I will be turning that into a video or not. It just kind of depends on how big the house is. But yeah, I'm probably going to be starting that soon. And then, oh, and I'm sure everyone's seen that we have the update where you can now place windows on the same wall tile without them glitching out, which was awesome. And I remember, like, I know that I've always really wanted that feature in the game, and like I had like a plan for it like at some point, because I remember really wanting that and being disappointed that it wasn't a thing. But now that I have it, I don't actually remember what I wanted to do, and so far I have not been able to come up with like an actual good excuse to use that feature. So I've just been trying to build a house where I can actually use that, because I want to, because it's new, but I just don't know how to. So hopefully I'll figure that out at some point. But yeah, we're just going through doing the kitchen. This, I think, is pretty much kind of what the house ends up looking like. I tried to keep most of the furniture that the house came with too. I changed out the table and stuff, but I mean, other than that, I kept most of the original stuff. I think I ended up making the bathroom smaller and moving the desk out of the living room and putting it in its own nook. But yeah, it's a pretty open plan house. The only separate rooms are the bedroom and the bathroom. But yeah, like I said, I'm planning on trying to do maybe a little series of these renovations, just because I think they're fun. It's a different challenge, and also I can do them and they don't take as long because I don't have to build anything from scratch. I have 2 more I think I've already recorded, maybe. I think the other 2 are base game houses, though. I think they're both in Oasis Springs. But I think this one turned out pretty good. I can't remember. I always have a hard time choosing wallpapers in the base game and stuff that I think look good, because I wanted to do something different. Because normally I use that cheap wallpaper, the painted one with the crown molding and stuff that has the dark and the medium and the light swat different colors in it. But I mean, I wanted to try and do something a little different, because I usually use that in all my houses and they all end up looking the same. So I might have stuck with that tile in the kitchen and the bathroom, and then I changed the rest of the wallpaper out to that free wallpaper that came with that Caribbean update with that one with the leaves on it. But I just used that plain swatch in it, and then I think I used a swatch with the leaves on it as just an accent wall somewhere. But I think that turned out pretty well. I forget that wallpaper's there because it's I guess the leaf print is supposed to be wallpaper, but usually if I use it in this swatch and it looks like paint to me, so I forget to look in the wallpaper category. And it's also I think it's really expensive. It's down at the bottom of the page when you go into the wallpaper category. But yeah, and then I don't know what I'm doing right here. Oh, this is when I rearranged the bathroom, because originally I was just gonna try and keep the tub and everything in there, just because that's what the house originally had. But I think I just got rid of it just so there was a nice place to put the desk. And I also thought the bathroom was unnecessarily big for this house. It's a starter home, so you probably don't need a full bathroom with a shower and a tub. One or the other would probably be fine. And then I think I do end up getting a TV, and it's just sitting on a table off to the side though, because I had the fireplace in the middle of the wall there, just because that's where the chimney was on the outside. I originally put a flat screen in, but obviously that wasn't going to work since this is a starter home and that was way too expensive. So I just set one off to the side. And then I think maybe towards the end I tried to get in some decorations. I don't think I got in a whole lot. I might have got some plants here and there, but I mean, that was about it. I had those curtains, but then they didn't match that wall, so I got rid of them. And also I probably couldn't have afforded them anyways, because there was, I think if you do get this house, you may only have 15 or so simoleons left after you place it on the lot. I used pretty much all the money I had. Then we're just going through doing the bedroom. I think I go with I don't think I use that bed. I think I use the base game one, the cheap base game one, which I've been doing a lot recently, the just plain bed, and it has the gray swatch with the stripe. I've been using that bed and that swatch a lot recently for my starter homes, just because it looks good and goes with everything and it's cheap. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Tuesday. I mean, I think I'm in a minority of people who is looking forward to the Star Wars pack, because I am super into Star Wars. And I mean, I guess I understand where people are coming from. It's probably not the something that most people wanted, and I mean, it's probably not something you could play with just in your like day-to-day game. Like it's a very specific pack, and it doesn't have like a whole, it's like not very versatile, but I'm really into Star Wars, and I mean, I'm at least going to enjoy playing with it for when it first comes out. I'll probably go through and like do all the story stuff with it. But then I also think it'd just be cool to have like lightsabers and droids and stuff, just as like more decorations in like my houses, just so I can have like a sim that's like a big Star Wars fan or something. I think that'd be cool. But so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then apart from that, I don't really think there's a whole lot else going on. I'm still trying to stick with the Saturday thing. We're starting to pick up our homework in school a little bit, so this may be moving to Sunday soon, but for right now I'm going to try and stick to the Tuesday, Saturday thing, so hopefully that works out. So I guess we'll see what's going on with that as we get further into the school year. But I also used a lot of debug just for landscaping, which I've also been doing in a lot of my houses recently, because I've been trying to do like starter houses, and in order to do that, I pretty much have to use debug, because I always like focus on getting everything on the inside of the house and making the inside of the house look good, and completely forget about landscaping until the end, and then realize I haven't done anything, but I don't want to change the inside because I like how it looks. So but there's a bunch of good plants in debug. There's a bunch of plants I like more in debug than I do like the regular plants. There's like a lot more options, and some of them have better swatches too. But anyways, we're just going through and placing those. I think I just found a bunch of like plants that I liked, and so I put them all in here, and I may have gone a little bit overboard with the landscaping. Like there are a lot of plants in front, like out front of this house. But I think it ended up looking all right. So we're just going through. The only thing I don't like about them is like some of the plants have like their footprint on the grid is bigger than what it needs to be for the plant, and so if you put them too close to the foundation, they raise up, which is annoying. And I mean, I could just lower the foundation and place them and then raise it back up, but usually I can't be bothered to do that because I don't want to have to go and place the stairs back down or anything, which is making me sound really lazy. But I usually manage to make it work without having to do it anyways, so I try and avoid it when I can. But I think we're about to be coming up on screenshots here. This is pretty much the end of it. Like I said, it wasn't a very big house, and it was just a renovation. It wasn't like a full build. So I guess I'll go ahead and cut off here. There's only a few screenshots. There weren't many rooms to take pictures of. So anyways, I guess I will see you all Tuesday, and then we'll see where we go from there. So anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see y'all all next week. Bye.